Good evening, everyone. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Maybe I'll wait a few more minutes to see if anyone comes in. See if anybody else come in. All right. Good evening, everybody. More people came in, so I'll go ahead and get started. We're going to continue on with what I've been talking about with crazy ass BreaunaJewellBellamy and the organization that she's a part of, and the group of people here um, who I thought were family members who formed some kind of alliance to steal money from me, whatever was left for me, um, so on and so forth. Allegedly. Any fucking way. All right, let me say this. There are people. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. Hold on. Heads on. There are a few things that I do. Okay. They always say have extra, have more than one stream of income. And I do. I have a job. Okay. I used to make jewelry, which I talked about that. I made waist beads, beautiful waist beads. And whoever thought that who decided to hijack my business here, as far as me making waist beads, I see your shits hanging up in the bead store and that one store on what's that store on Coventry. Them shits is ugly. See how you do when you try to hijack and sabotage people's shit? I mean, the shit looked like somebody just threw it together real quick and just threw it up there. When you try to hijack people's shit out of jealousy, kind for goddamn nation, out of jealousy, dumb. But any fucking way, I looked. I said, I know that they didn't think I'd be jealous of that shit right there. Okay, I've shown some pictures of my work. All right. I made waist beads, bracelets, necklaces. A lot of people make jewelry. Okay, crazy ass fucking Zarita, she used to make jewelry. I don't know if she still does, but she made some beautiful pieces. Okay, but she didn't like her artwork. She didn't like what the Lord had given in her hands. All right, me, I do. Okay, but it's not a comparison. It's just what it is. Okay. Um, I have my spiritual business, reading tarot cards and doing other things. Okay. I do locks. Now let me say this. This fucking nut, Fagalicious Philippe, has been trying to stop my business and sabotage my shit for years. Ever since whatever silly ass women he listened to, whatever lie they told him about me or whatever, maybe he's just jealous, which that should be a whole nother video. Why men are, I was talking to this man one day about men being jealous of women, and he said that's because most of them is women. Most of them down low. Why the fuck is a man jealous of a woman? You got a whole nother lane that you're supposed to be in and work you're supposed to be doing, and you're jealous of a woman. Something's wrong. All right. What the memes say? Stop it. Get some help. All right. But anyway, let me tell you something. So what he has been doing, okay, in terms of me with my lock business doing locks, what he's been doing is talking to people, soliciting people to try to, I don't know, sabotage that in some way, shape, or form. Now, before when he did the shit with the bead business, and then he got crazy ass BreaunaJewellBellamy to help him try to do it on here. That's why she's screaming and hollering. She had my first channel taken down, and she lost the website and all of that type of dumb shit. She really tried her best. I said it the other day. I hadn't said it in the longest, but I do work on a psychic app. I'm on like 3 of them, but one of them is Purple Ocean. Never announced what it was, but of course, a bitch that just sits there all day and does nothing but just scout and hunt people all day long. BreaunaJewellBellamy, what she did to me, she found me on Purple Ocean. So she used to come and she used to try to give me these bad reviews. One of them, she said she shouldn't be on here, trying to get them to kick me off the app. I'm like, that's why she's such a Bama bumfuck idiot. Stupid bitch. It's like, bitch, it doesn't work that way. Just because your bad review and you saying she shouldn't be on here, that doesn't mean that they're going to take me out. So, but they sent quite a few people. She had somebody, I think it was her cousin, or somebody looked, I don't know, it was something about their energy. There was a light. They used to come and bother me all the time till I told Purple Ocean, this bitch is a fucking stalker. And she's being used by some crazy ass bitch on YouTube, of which I'm a content creator. And she's stalking me here on the site. She's stalking me. And they said, okay. And they eliminated that bitch from coming around. Matter of fact, I told the bitch, don't come back to me for no fucking readings. You fucking nuts. Anyway, so they tried their best to do that. I don't know. They probably did something in my name, or maybe rerouted emails or my emails or something from my business email, of which I still have, but I have another one, to them or whatever, to give people wrong ass readings and fuck up their life. Okay, to steal money from me. But any fucking way, I said probably, allegedly. Anyway, so then what he started to do, and I heard talking about me so mean and nasty without cause, and none of the shit she was saying was true. That was supposed to make me run and scamper away and get off YouTube. And her soliciting the few people that she could, or I have the many people, other readers and whatnot, she could to help assist her. And they thought it was, okay. So, but that, no, I not getting off YouTube. I got on YouTube because I wanted to, not because of you dumb idiots. So anyway, so then I wanted to do Sister Locks like years ago. I mean, oh my God, years ago. Like when the first time I heard of Sister Locks, I was living in Memphis, Tennessee, and I had got me some. And this is when I was in my 20s, maybe like 25 or some shit like that. But I never took the class, so I started working in someone's shop here who I know personally, and she gave me an opportunity to work in a shop. I went and got my to do locks. I used to love locks. Okay, I don't call them dreadlocks. I call them locks. Used to love them. Used to read up on them, study up on them, like when I was in college and whatnot, because they had books on them and how to grow them and blah blah blah. And I never got them. I think my first set of locks were Sister Locks when I had them way back in the day. That's what she said when I cut my hair off this time. Somebody, she don't have a Sister Locks. Bitch, you're so empty and dull. You're so dumb. Yeah, because I cut them off. Stupid. You. But anyway, so I took this. They came to Cleveland. I took the class and whatnot. You will not find my name on the site at this particular time. Okay, I ran into some issues. I've been talking with them about everything. I haven't in a while, but I have been. Okay, which is probably a godsend, because what this motherfucker did, Philippe Wheaton, what he did was, the woman, one of the ladies at the shop, it's an older lady. She was supposed to be my mentor. She's been doing Sister Locks for a super long time. She was, matter of fact, she did mine when I had my second set, and my daughter had Sister Locks. She did hers. Well, she didn't do her install, but she did her retie after so long. But anyway, so because one of his brood mares would follow me all over the place, who wanted to do Sister Locks too, because she would follow me all over the place. They would just be following me and whatnot. As a matter of fact, like I said, they sent somebody into the shop one time, and that motherfucker was calling me Kenyatta, and it's like, nigga, I don't even go by that fucking name except on social media. Who the fuck are you? And I was like, okay, they're following me. They're stalking. This is what I'm talking about, the federal crimes and whatnot. They're stalking me, following me all over the fucking city. What did y'all do for that little bit of time that I was living in New York? Oh, where's she at? Dummies. But any fucking way. So apparently some kind of way, he solicited this older woman, which I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes, to participate in them trying to destroy me. The one brood mare of his, okay, that was following me all over the place, that I've made videos about her and whatnot. She does hair. She told me years ago that she, not that many years ago, but a few years ago, that she wanted to do Sister Locks. And because I had them, she said, I want to learn how to do those. You know, I was like, take the class, bitch. That's all you got to do, take the class. But anyway, so she got involved. Well, the one brood man I'm talking about, she would have people, these young silly ass girls, send me texts wanting installs. But it was so, the red flags was everywhere. It was just, I'm like, y'all just so dumb, you know. So most of those people I didn't work on. Some, but just, I have done one, two, three, four, five. I've done a total of 5 installs for Sister Locks. Okay. But anyway, so the lady who was the mentor, she would, you know, send me referrals and stuff. She's older, so been doing it a long time, but she doesn't want to do any more installs. So she would send me referrals and whatnot. So I trusted that until I get some information. I'm like, okay, here's some more bullshit. And this is not somebody who's as dumb as the people that the broodmare was sending, the one broodmare was sending. Because that, honey, if you watching, them girls was just too dumb. But you ain't the brightest, I don't know, star in the sky, whatever this fuck. Okay, you're not that bright your own fucking self. But so you probably like, well, what? I read the text. What? How she figure it out? So anyway, so then this lady, I'm like, okay, look at this woman getting involved too. I tell you, motherfuckers, if you promise them a couple of dollars, they'll do anything. I mean, just anything. Okay, and anyway, so, and I do traditional locks as well. Let me say this, Mr. Philippe, with your gay ass. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. You just need to go ahead and just be free. You done let Bree come in and just take all your fucking manhood away, do all kind of black magic on your dumb ass to try to keep you tied to her, and she's a man with a big dick swinging up in between her legs. Clit probably dragging the ground. She probably think it's a clit. No, it's a penis. But any motherfucking way, let me tell you something, motherfucker. You already done lost half your friends. Ain't no motion over there at that fucking gym. I don't have to hide shit about what I fucking do and what I do to make money. That you so busy with your weird ass trying to stop. You fuck around, nigga. And just because I stopped making that jewelry before, don't mean that I stopped forever. I am going to be making it again. Because my shit is cold. My shit is bad. My shit is for royal people. People like you don't know shit about that. Definitely that BreaunaJewellBellamy that you done got stuck over there with. So fuck around. You fuck around to try to destroy what I got going on for me and my home and my life. You're going to lose everything. That gym. One time I passed by there a couple years ago before I even knew this bitch had came here. But you was with Zarita and all them doing the black magic on me. I didn't even look over that way. I just saw the sign of the gym just swinging. Just fell off swinging. That's going to be the outcome of your shit. It's called karma. I know you don't believe in that. Right? Right? This is the motherfucker when I made the post send me a picture of my business card and a crumpled $200 fucking dollars next to it. Them the kind of bitches you deal with like Bree. Like BreaunaJewellBellamy. Any money will do. So let me say this. I have a client. I don't know if you're watching or not, Miss Ma'am. Another Christian. The woman that you sent to me for a consultation, and I canceled it yesterday, and she sent me a text about it, and I responded to her text, and she called me while I was on live. If you in any, because you know them people at that shop, if you in any way, shape, or form, are a part of this, and you sent that bitch to me for some bullshit, just cancel your next appointment. You don't have to say shit else. Just cancel it and don't reschedule shit. But if I in any way feel or think that you have something to do with it, or you're playing your little role too, for the sisters at the shop that you've been knowing, the mentor woman that you've been knowing in any way, shape, or form, you can go to somebody else. There's plenty of people in this city that do locks. You will not be rescheduled. And it won't be no conversation as about why. Just go, just move along. Now these are people that 60s and 70s years old. Old women who get so excited. I don't know what y'all see in his ugly monster looking ass. I don't know. You bitches get so excited over the thought of a penis, and that penis is paying you some attention. What happened? You're still stuck. That's why I have my new memberships. For those who are self-loathing and despise themselves, that they allow themselves to get caught up in the bullshit, so that karma can rain down on their fucking ass and destroy their whole life. You're stuck somewhere like in high school, middle school, where you didn't feel included. People didn't include you. You wanted to be with the cool kids. And it just didn't happen. And them cool kids, some of them maybe somewhere strung out, died, all kind of terrible shit may have happened to, but you're stuck there. So all he has to do with his, like I said, the nigga is shaped just like Frankenstein's monster, just a big rectangle with the ugliest little smile that he thinks wins people, but it wins people over like y'all. And he can't stand the fact that it don't win nobody over like me. Who cares about your ugly smile? Who cares? Let me tell you something. And that's why I blocked you, Miss Ma'am. You are blocked. I saw you walking in Heinens the other day. I said, hell no, I'll just come back later. I mean, you people like you are just disgusting. Why would I even want to be around you? You've been knowing my daughter did her hair, did my hair, all this kind. But all the ugly nigga has to do is come in and solicit you for the bullshit. We're trying to stop her. It's trying to stop me. Why? We don't want her to be. I don't want her to be. Why? Even if he didn't say those words to you, then why do you want me to do this? What did she do to you? And whatever the fuck she did to you, motherfucker, why? I don't need to be a part of it. I'm not going to be a part of that. No. But you just get so excited. You actually, your clit just expands from here to even your old ass, dried up, menopausal clit just blows the fuck up. Confirmation. And return to sender, motherfuckers. Just blows up. So if the game for you participating was for me, yeah, go on, vamoose, be gone, to not do well. I'm good at everything I do. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of practice. That's for anybody. If that was the game, then, and for me to lose some kind of stream of income after I done paid for the motherfucking class and paid for all of the shit that I done paid and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, if that's the game, then don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Don't wonder why your clients are just leaving you, dropping away from you like flies. And we know you money hungry. That's all you talked about in that shop. All that money. Well, it is good money. So, Mr. Philippe, if that's what your plan, then don't wonder why. Don't ask why. What's really going on? Why is this happening to me? Etc. When all your shit just falls to shit within a couple of years. You haven't had that motherfucker that long. And it just never revives, no matter what the fuck you do. Don't be surprised. Because what you put out there to do to other people, especially people who haven't done shit to you, you're just in your ego. You're a fucking narcissist. You can't figure out why the bitch won't bother me, why the bitch won't have sex with me. Motherfucker, instead of trying to laying your rancid ass penis up in everybody and everything that moves, go get some. Oh, you did say you got counseling, nigga. Apparently it wasn't enough. Maybe instead of counseling you need a psychiatrist to diagnose you. Oh, you probably already have that. Maybe don't take your medication. I don't know. You're just so in your fucking ego. And you women have not helped the shit. But you don't fucking care. Like I said, your clit just the dried up shit just you get a little bit of juice on it. And you just lose yourselves. Yeah, I do it. You women, you hate women. And you all are women, most of you all who have gone through some kind of tragedy or trauma, a negative experience with men. I don't know whose fault it was. I'm just saying. You don't give a fuck. You hate women. Y'all need... Where's that motherfucker? And again, these are religious people. The one woman, Christian. The woman I'm talking about, the mentor, Muslim. Honor all the Juma, all of that shit. Read. I'm going to leave it up here for a second so you can write the title down. The Great Cosmic Mother, Rediscovering the Religion of the Earth. It's a damn shame that 2 white women had to write this book, but acknowledged the truth in it. Read it. Hell, you don't even have to read the whole thing. Just read some of it, goddamn. I'd be happy to have that man doing that woman live. I'd be happy to. Yeah, I've been knowing her for a lot of years. But I'd be happy to help her. My clit, I ain't felt it in God knows how long. It's bubbling. It's bubbling in there. I felt a little juice. Fuck out of here. So, bitch, I know if I see you in the fucking hindings and you roll your eyes at me, then I know, oh, she saw the video. I mean, the younger women, I kind of can expect that. Okay, like whatever, they're dumb. Because no matter what you're told, no matter what you read, you know, when you're young and dumb and full of cum, or want to be full of cum, you're just going to do whatever. It's not about hating men. No. It's just like, why would you do that? But what's wrong with your fucking ass? I mean, you have said plenty of times to me you want a boyfriend. Do you think he's going to be your fucking boyfriend? He will have sex with you, though. He will fuck your brains out. He'll fuck anything that moves. Confirmation. He will do that. But you honestly think that he's going to be your boyfriend? Did you get the $50? I'm sure that would have made a real difference in your bank account. You took the money and you went to the Heinens and got some corn chowder. If you got anything at all. Again, I expect the brood mares to do it. I expect the young girls to do it. Okay, it's like, okay. But you old bitches. Or like the one woman tell me, I'm doing her hair. I can't keep no friends. Well, fuck, no wonder you can't keep no fucking friends. You own the shit too. No wonder you can't keep no friends. No wonder your friend started ignoring the fuck out of you. I'm sitting up there listening to you, believing your fucking story. No, she stopped calling you because you're on that bullshit. That's why. She don't want to be bothered with you. It's so, you know, people tell their stories and shit. They don't tell everything. The woman telling me how she had a best friend and the friend just backed away from her. I can't keep doing. And then when I saw that you were involved in this, man, and you seem like a nice woman, whatever, whatever. I would say maybe your husband, maybe he part of the crew because you don't have one. Now I see what. That's why your best friend backed away from your fucking ass. Cause you 3-3. Cause you on that shit, on that bullshit. She don't want to be bothered with the bullshit. But you didn't think that I was gonna find out or no. How'd he find out? Cause y'all just dumb. Like I said before, y'all carry the same ass fucking energy. You do the same ass shit. So I ain't gotta hide shit, nigga. Do not text me like no bullshit. If you see my business cards out there floating again, you just see my business cards out there floating again. How's that? You see somebody here with the dumb shit, I will know. I don't have no problem telling nobody I will not work with you. Bye. Get the fuck out. No problem. I'm sure there are people that I've worked with who could tell you she don't have no problem with it. You're just so fucking poor. I ain't poor, I got money. Dude. I ain't poor, I got money. Just want to make sure I got some sound. And that's not even what it fucking means. That's why I said you need psychiatric evaluation. Psychiatric help. And whatever the fuck else I put my hands to do. So for women like you, older women, who are still in a state and trust, I understand, like when you go through that perimenopause, that hormonal shit, you do think about your youth a lot. I mean that shit, for people who like to research and look up shit and not just talk a lot of bullshit like BreaunaJewellBellamy, you will find that when you're going through, even men, because they go through andropause, when you're going through, then the hormonal shifts take place in your life and all of that type of thing. That is a symptom. The emotional aspect. You will do a lot of, reminiscing and whatnot, ruminating and so on and so forth about your younger years. Hell, they done put them themes in comedy shows and movies and all types of shit. Okay, so that's, I swear to God. And when I say uneducated, I don't mean formal college or anything like that, formal at the institution of education. Some of y'all are just so dumb. I am talking to the people who are doing this shit to me and other people, because you've done it to other people as well. You're just so fucking dumb. So I understand sometimes that you may be ruminating and reminiscing and thinking about your past life. You don't look the same. You don't look young no more. The wrinkles and blah, blah, blah. All of that shit is very real. Okay. And you can be, for people who haven't gone through that yet, I know you feel like you're going to feel and look like you do forever. No, you're just not. They have actually had people who do studies on that and have written all kinds of books and journaling and all of that shit about human development, all the way through elderly age. A lot of study, a lot of work. So it's normal. But what's not normal is to be so stuck in the past about what didn't happen in your life when you was 15, that you just had, that when the opportunity looked like it comes along and you're damn near 80, to be with the cool kids now. He's one of the cool kids. I'll do it. And then you be sitting up there wondering why Allah ain't listening to your motherfucking ass no goddamn more. Why your house is in disarray. And why all your clients said, bitch, fuck you. I'm going somewhere else. Why? Cause bitch, I just want to. Bye. And you just be wondering. Or your son don't want to talk to your motherfucking ass no more. Or your children spit on you and hate your fucking guts. Or your business, the sign just be swinging over there and clean. I mean, just you just wondering, why is this happening to me? Duh. Oh, you didn't have anything. This is limeade. I love lemon like fresh. Sometimes you want to set that fresh taste. This is limeade. I made some limeade. Oh, you didn't just participate in trying to destroy somebody's life and their wherewithal? Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Trying to destroy someone's wherewithal is not that bad. That's not a bad thing. I mean, you're making it more out to be than what it is. How? How am I making it out to be more than what it is? How? Explain that. You didn't participate in that by sending people to someone who's building a life for themselves and has utilizing that stream of income for whatever reason, however, whatever. You didn't send motherfuckers over there and calling to harass her and try to set her up for bad business and all that, so that her business fall apart before it even really got started. You didn't do that. Well, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Well, what was it like? What was an old ass 4-4? Old ass bitch who don't want to take accountability for themselves. So what was it like? What was it? And still be sitting up there, duh. I can't understand why everybody canceling on me. My son don't want to talk to me no more. How come the pastor say I can't be in the choir no more? And all that kind of dumb shit. I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't do nothing to hurt nobody. I'm losing all my money. Oh, you didn't set it up for somebody to lose their money. You're just too serious. You're just too confirmation. You're just too serious. You're just too serious. You always making something big out more than what it is. Okay. Anyway, silly ass women. So if you one of those kinds of women, I got my new memberships for those who are self-loathing and despise themselves, because ultimately that's what you do. Because what happened as a result? You lost your business, or your children don't want to be bothered with you no more because you put that shit out there. And especially religious people, you talk about what go around, come around, you reap what you sow, and you talk all of that dumb shit. And then when it happens to you, that's right, that moves. Then when it happens to you, you are totally you're a fucking space cadet. And you don't realize what really is happening to you is there is some kind of inner turmoil within. You don't like something about yourself, or you don't like yourself. You don't love yourself. Why? Because you just put something in motion to destroy yourself when you thought it was destroying someone else. I mean, it's just basic universal laws. It's just basic shit. It's not nothing way out there. It's just really basic. Okay. We can preach to the choir all day. The choir already know. Okay. So nigga, keep on. Keep on with your dumb ass. Keep going. Like I said, I spoke to that vision I had about your brother. I didn't speak about the one I had about you? Guess. And from what I'm hearing, he's not too far from that. I don't give a fuck what that shit is he got out there in White Peopleville. He ain't too far from that point of that vision. That I did a video on. I did a reading on it online. I will never reveal to you what yours is. Just keep going with your dumb ass. Like somebody's supposed to be scared of you. He got powers in Cleveland. Okay. In fact, Mama, you just like them. You just like that. You're a nasty woman. You're mean and evil-hearted. I picture you just sitting there with your nasty ways, looking at the videos, thinking, who she thinks she is? Who the fuck I am? That's who I know I is. I'm not yours. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not your pet. I don't belong to you. So, let it go. Confirmation. Because apparently you're not doing that well your goddamn self. So remove your nasty energy from me. And you thinking that you run me because you don't. I wouldn't give a fuck if you were my biological mother, which you're not. Thank God for that. Because all Jesus can do for you is be the nigga that makes sure your bills is paid. That's your energy. Money. Gangster. You ain't never stopped being one. I don't know what y'all think. God is the greatest gangster, the biggest gangster there is. Now that's a gangster. Oh, yes. That's the number one gangster. Not Satan and them. Somebody got a t-shirt like that say, God is gangster. If there's not one, it should be. Somebody go make that and make you some money. People will love it. Anyway, oh, there it is. So, in one of BreaunaJewellBellamy's stupid ass posts, and she's talking about, I guess the bloodline, they left her house and she wasn't grateful for the house, and her bloodline didn't leave her nothing. Y'all know she done. Oh, like the video I was doing earlier about the FBI and the organization she's a part of. Whoever else is a part of the group and the organization, see how she ruins things for everybody? See how she's damn near ruining that shit for y'all? That's why I said, whoever the fuck would include her in anything, organizations and secret groups and criminal activities, why would you do that? Why did y'all do that? It just ruins everything for everyone. But one of her dumbass posts, she said, in that post, she don't have nothing to lose. So I looked up. When someone is described as having nothing to lose, it means they are in a situation where they have already lost so much that a failure or a negative outcome from a future action won't make their circumstances any worse. This phrase suggests a state where taking a risk is worthwhile, as there's a potential for benefit without the fear of significant negative consequences. Now that dumb bitch, you ain't read none of that shit and know none of that. You just taking catchphrases. Because that's all your shit is, catchphrases. And what you can pick up, whatever you think you can understand that other people say, and you copy it, and then catchphrases. You throw catchphrases in there with a mean, nasty attitude that's supposed to be intimidating to someone, that's supposed to scare someone. But it doesn't. And if anybody is, please stop. She's like a little hungry mouse. A big mouth. Them little dogs that just be just barking to be seen. I'm here. Here's a breakdown of the meaning. No worse off if they fail. The core idea is that the person cannot be made any worse by a potential failure. Their current situation is so dire or difficult that even an unsuccessful attempt wouldn't add to their losses, potential for gain. Because there's no fear of losing more, such individuals are often willing to take chances they might otherwise avoid. They might say, I've got nothing to lose, so I might as well try. Fewer limitations. Having nothing to lose can mean a freedom from the usual constraints that prevent people from taking risks. Without much to protect, they may act with more boldness or creativity. Metaphorical or literal. This state can be literal, as when a person has lost all their possessions, or metaphorical, as in a situation where someone has lost hope, reputation, or a sense of standing. In summary, someone with nothing to lose is often at a low point or has been pushed to their limit, which paradoxically makes them bold enough to take a big gamble, hoping for a significant gain. Now she says, I have nothing to lose. So I gather she thinks that I've lost a lot. Because I walked away from a house. And been thriving ever since. But how the fuck would she know? Bitch, how the fuck would you know any fucking way? Like I said, unless you done hacked into all of my shit. And apparently whatever organization that you are a part of that allows you to break all kind of federal crimes publicly on the World Wide Web. You know, you're part of that group, that organization, and where you commit all kind of terroristic acts, so on and so forth. And even if FBI won't do anything about it. So you part of some organized crime that where you all hack into people's shit. That's what you do. And that's how you think you have found out about my business. Which you must have hacked into the wrong person's shit, because my business is just fine. What I'm doing and how I'm living my life is just fine. So you're saying that, say, well, she don't have nothing to lose. That's why she let the Los Atos people pay her $500 to try to kill me. This is what you're saying. To try to kill me because I'm the great Gaviria Escobar Dangerous daughter, and they left me all this money and left me all of this shmoney and all of these houses and stuff. Right? That's what you're saying? That's how dumb you are. Because anybody who sits online and creates some fantasy tale like that, obviously has nothing to lose. Anybody who's scraping down in the barrel of bullshit. See, I got receipts. Her and another lady, they knew each other. They gave me money a year apart to support me in my bullshit, pretend, fake, false spiritual work. They knew each other. They working together to kill me because, see, they both gave me money a year apart, a year and some odd months apart. That makes sense, don't it, y'all? Don't it? The Los Atos peoples. She got money from $500 from the Los Atos people. Wait a minute, no, she was in the cover. Wait a minute, no, with the Los Atos peoples. Because they know that I'm Dorothy Dandridge raped my daddy when he was 15, when she was 58 when she died, and got pregnant with me, and she died in the 50s, but she had me first before she died in the 50s. And he left me all his money. And they paid her to kill me. She's been stalking me for 20 years, since I was 18 and a rising senior. Doing great and wonderful things. You haven't done shit. Go ahead, slap your makeup on and get online with your lies and your hateful talk and think that that moves me. You're here now. I have one daughter. She's 20 years old. I take care of my daughter. I love my daughter. You have two children that you claim, and maybe a third one with that picture you sent. I mean, maybe you're pregnant again. I don't know. You keep getting pregnant over and over again. That you left when they were young, children, not teenagers, children, to go be with a white man across the world. I live with their daddy. That's probably where they were better off. They don't even mean shit to you. You made a whole video about it. So you have nothing to lose. And apparently whoever this child is, if this is your child, you're neglecting the fuck out of it. Because you have nothing to lose. Kendrick Lamar don't even love you no more, so you'll have nothing to lose. 19 Keys don't want your booty and vagina no more, so you have nothing to lose. That's all you talk about. Money and dick. Apparently that's not going well by your talk. You have nothing to lose. You know, you people with that dumb shit, they on drugs. She drug addict. She prostitute. Have you seen pictures of prostitutes and drug addicts? My skin is just as clear. My mind is intact. According to you, I'm fat. I mean, there's some drug addicts who are heavy, but for the most part, most of them that you see are not. Because they're not really eating much. And the drugs is just ravaging the shit out of their system. Go downtown and look at some prostitutes. If you still hear, well, they used to stroll up and down Prospect. I don't know. That was like in the 80s and 90s and shit. So they may not be down there no more. I don't know. But go check out the prostitutes so that your bullshit can fit. Your bullshit narrative. Okay, I don't have proof, but the way I see it, well, we know that your vision isn't clear because you refuse to take your medication. Oh no, you just, this is what it is. You got some info. You went to my Akashi Records, did the tarot, did the Ouija board with Zarita, and listened to the demons tell you my business. Read the tarot cards, the Akashi Records. And she got something coming to her, which I had told you that the big fat bitch, Amitra, had told me. And you did your work then, and then you came here and did more work with them, and they told you the shit. And apparently what they told you is that I'm supposed to be doing some kind of work with some man. Her divine masculine. And you thought it was fagulicious because I told you that I shared a life with him in another reality, in another realm. Made a whole video about, she must be mistaken. He my twin flame, his brother my twin red, and that boxer boy, that I'm his mama. And Queen asked, have you ever met these people before? Nah, but that's them, it's them. Because you saw that picture, another bitch whose clit swole all over the United States of fucking America. Panties dripping for days. Couldn't keep your finger off your clit. Just couldn't keep it off of there. Every time he came in, astral projecting, playing in your booty and your vagina, you just lost your shit. And then his daddy brother come to me, talking to me too. But we were just talking. Y'all see, y'all don't understand. Y'all can have more than one twin flame. Everybody that whose clit every time your clit blow up at some silly old man, and most of the time they don't even be looking like nothing, but some silly man, you claim that that's your twin flame, but made a whole video years ago saying wasn't no such thing because you was mad at Isaiah because the shit didn't go right for you. Or he didn't do some shit you wanted him to do. Or he saw you as a fucking sociopathic, psychopathic narcissist with personality disorder. And said, fuck that. Bitch, you're nuts. So then you make a video. Ain't no twin flame. Here goes his address. To the whole fucking world. He's a Mason, too. Then you're just crawling along, slithering like you do, licking the ground, looking just for something to eat. And then you come across me. You see them niggas. That make Isaiah jealous, and I'm gonna hurt this big fam, take her life. And then you listen to my story, and then you try to copy it. And you do everything in your power to try to keep that nigga away from me. What makes you think I wouldn't care if I share a life with that nigga in another realm or not, which I do? No, you're mistaken. No, you're not mistaken. You're just a fucking con. You're just a jealous whore who breaks all kind of laws, earthly laws and spiritual laws, to try to get what the fuck it is that you want. And you don't even want the motherfucker. Nigga, don't worry, I don't want your dumb ass. Apparently in the other reality, you have some fucking sense. You goddamn sure don't have none in this one. And yes, in that other reality, I have a child with him, a little girl, who you thought you was going to find in the astral realm to try to hurt. I don't think so. They saw your dumb ass coming. Here comes the train wreck. Called name BreaunaJewellBellamy, protect the child. We gotta. Here comes the train wreck. Choo choo! So you get here, you come here, and you have a child with this dumb ass, and send me a picture like I bet you thought I was gonna cry. So what? I don't give a fuck. And apparently you don't either. If it's you with the child that's being neglected. And then what you do, you listen to all the Aries readings that you can. And you find the Aries readers on here. And you threaten them in the comments section and do all kind of black magic witchcraft on their ass. Which you tried to do something to me earlier after I did my video. I'm like, just see how insane she is? See? Oh, yeah. I felt that, bitch. You're just so fucking dumb. I feel it. You're mad. So? Then you threaten their fucking asses. And do black magic witchcraft on their asses. Because all you can do is try to figure out what's happening with me. And you listen to the Aries readings and you don't like it. You find the Aries readers and you don't like what they're saying because they're calling your dumb ass out. And other motherfuckers like you who are fucking with people who are Aries. I'm not saying that Aries is the only one, but I am an Aries. This is what this bitch is doing. That's right. Stay your ass off. And you just do black magic on them all day long. And send them nasty ass comments threatening their fucking life. Trying to win something. What one of them one-sided competition battles or whatever they call it, one-sided whatever that shit is, because you feel like you're a nothing and a no one. And I got to get her life, which you will never do that. Not in this reality nor any other one. Never. You have your own. Learn to appreciate your own, but you don't. You hate yourself. That's why you came through it by ear with the you will never be married, madam. You think it's that motherfucker with his dumb ass. Like I said, maybe in the other realm, in reality, the motherfucker has some sense, but he doesn't in this one. You think God would torture me with a motherfucker like that? Confirmation, bitch. That's what you think? You think because you don't love yourself that I don't love myself. That must be she don't love herself either. That I would torture myself with a motherfucker like that? Just a dumb nigga. Just dumb. Really. Somebody you don't even want. You don't even want his dumb ass. You said you was in love with his brother who was playing in your pussy and your vagina, your booty hole. He can't even figure out what's happening from one minute to the next. Just let women rule and regulate him. I don't want I don't want a man that's a woman. Hell, I don't have to have one at all, because whatever the work that's gonna be done in me is gonna be done in me. Whatever God got for me to do, which I have been doing without one, and I'm going to continue to. That's that again, that old world shit. Read this shit, motherfuckers. Bitch, read. Get off the fucking internet and read a book. Didn't you say that one time? I got over 1 million pages of books I got to read. I got to get out here, y'all. Telling a motherfucker who don't read shit. She just got books there. You read anything real quick, figure out how to do some black magic on somebody. That's what you do. And for the rest of y'all, Rita, the fake mama, all y'all, that's the mindset y'all. You got to keep the love from her and the money. Y'all think God is weak. We're going to destroy a connection to God. Try it. We've been trying, bitch. Keep trying. That's all you ever going to do is try. Confirmation. Go on and pray and ask him, God, what can we do to destroy a connection to you? Pray for once. even if it's about bullshit. See what he say. See what the great mother say to you dumbasses. All right, I do it. You got that leave. Duh. I'm just an idiot. A sour, pitiful ass idiot. Now, for you young women, teens, 20s, 30s even, these people that I'm talking about, the majority of them are women. If you have issues in your life, allow yourself, by yourself, it's nobody's business, to look in the mirror at yourself, what it is that you feel about yourself and about life. Don't feel any shame. Don't put shame to it. Don't put guilt to it. None of that. Just the raw, honest truth of how you feel concerning yourself. And allow yourself to see your behavior. It's that shadow work. That shadow work people be talking about. Don't put no shame to it. Don't put no guilt to it. Don't put no I shouldn't. Don't do none of that shit. Just look at the facts. Then be real with yourself and asking the why do I do this? This is not about throwing some guilt on you in terms of how it affects another person at this point. Not at this point. That will come. But at this point, just look at your behavior. What you do that can be looked at as negatively. And then ask yourself why. If it's, I'm jealous, then write it. Say it, I'm jealous. If it's envy, if you're envious, say it. Write it down. Don't just say it, and don't do it on no goddamn computer. Get a pen and some paper. And don't erase shit to try to make it look better so you can feel better about yourself. No, write the shit down. And I'm not going to tell you to burn it as though that's just going to magically end it. It's not. It's self-examination. Examine the self. Examine yourself. This is between you and you. Or this is between you and God. Or the Creator. Or the Divine. Or the Great Mother. Whatever. But the source that gave you life, that brought you here and made you real. We ain't at the part yet. Well, I was abused, or we ain't getting to that part yet. Just do this one step first. Take it one step at a time, because sometimes you do too much and it's overwhelming. It piles on and it's overwhelming. And then you may just want to toss it aside, or it may make you feel like, well, I can't do it. I can't achieve it. I'm just a bad person, blah, 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 this, that, another. No. So just one step at a time. Because, see, that may take over a week, a few months, honestly, to be raw with yourself. Don't feel no shame before God, because God already know how you fucking feel. God already know what's in your heart. Man looks on the outward appearance, like dumbass BreaunaJewellBellamy, but God looks on the heart. And she don't realize she's spilling all her heart, all that hatred and shit that's in her heart about herself all over the place for the public to see, thinking that she's doing it to someone else. So God already know. He know before you know. The grandmother, she knows before you know. They know before you do. Why? So you don't find yourself going through life, wasting time, worried about the next person, number one. And building up hatred and bitterness in your heart about your own self that you're projecting out onto others, who you are jealous of, who you are envious of, so on and so forth, and never healing the wound that is within. Do that. So you can be the old ass bitch trying to destroy another person's life because some old rancid ass herpified dick walked in the room and smiled at you. There are good men out there, really great ones. That's not one. Anyone who would sit up there and try to plot and plan to destroy another human being's life, man or woman, that's not one. And you better believe what he's doing to that person, he's going to do to you. Or if you like women, whatever. How do you stop that? Know thyself. This is the Know Thyself course that somebody probably gonna try to steal and don't know what the fuck they're talking about. This is the Know Thyself course. That's what it is. Do that. So those, when you come across these old bitter ass women, like that woman I talked about who was driving that big ass truck, couldn't drive it, but was willing to get in it, knowing she couldn't drive the motherfucker, and be a threat to everybody out in society. She didn't give a fuck. A real dummy. Bitch, you know you can't drive the fucking truck. So why are you in it? Bitch, get a Lyft or Uber or whatever. And probably has another vehicle in her driveway. Just a stubborn mule. But nobody taught her anything at the same time. This is what they call kingdom teaching. No, this is what they call queendom teaching. I'm queen. For real. So do that little bit. Or come join the membership for 99 cents. Do that little bit. Be so real and raw with yourself, you end up, you may be somewhere in fucking tears. Like, goddamn, I can't believe I'm this way. Goddamn. But at least you know that you are on a path to not getting on the World Wide Web, making an ass of yourself, stalking and following women that you're jealous and envious of, creating narratives about them that are not true, doing everything that you possibly can to try to have them in prison, and paying people to kill them, and letting the whole World Wide Web know that you're paying to have them killed simply because you're jealous of them and you want their life. Well, what about your life? Oh, I never thought about that. Yeah. So you don't get to 42 years old and have done nothing with it. Absolutely nothing. But get online and admit that you allow men to astral project and just use you and throw you away. It's not about the money. It's not about a great thriving career. It's not about none of that shit. That shit comes as a result of. So go ahead, get your notebooks, go and get y'all notebooks and do that work. And at some point, make sure you write the title down Don't start yet. It's a heavy fucking read. We'll get to that later. So you don't find yourself somewhere being used by men, by trashy ass men, just to get a degree, to prove to somebody else that you better than them. But you was used and thrown away like trash. So you don't have to go get Ouija boards and do all of that shit without any true understanding of what it is that you're doing, simply because you have a jealous heart and an envious spirit, because you're green, the green eyes, and mess up your life, not theirs. Because why should they give a fuck? They don't. Also, you're not tempted to go actually kill someone and find yourself in federal prison. Or walking around, if you happen to get set free, walking around with a shitty ass life because the karma's knocking you the fuck all upside your fucking head. Unnecessarily so. When you can simply do the healing work. It's, people talk about take accountability, but, first you must do it with yourself. It ain't just gonna happen. So, I say it's not about, don't label it as shameful and all that. Just write the raw shit down. Just be as raw as fucking possible. And if the tears come and I can't stand myself, I can't believe, good, let all that shit come, because in the darkness there is the light. In the darkness out comes life out of the dark. We find that when we learn Taoism. And it's just simple. You plant a seed in soil, what comes out? A whole fucking plant. That gives life. It's just science. Science and spirituality, same shit. Real, true spirituality, it's the same exact thing. It's not any different. Okay, so do those things. So you're not like these foolish people that I'm telling you about. So you don't find yourself being a mother or even a mother figure jealous. Because why are you jealous? You have a whole life to do whatever it is that you want to do and be whoever it is that you want to be. And if you find something in that person that is not a part of you, your personality, that you admire, be willing and open. See, when you know yourself, you can look at the beauty of it and admire it and realize, but guess what? That person may be very outgoing and I might be kind of shy, but there's something special about my shyness that's just as special about their outgoingness. I don't have to be jealous. I don't have to be jealous of my child and as she's growing up, and here I am older, and my days have my youth has passed me, and she's growing and blossoming and just as pretty as she can be, because this is what I created and brought to the world. You can look at it with all the love in the world and not be jealous of her, especially about some damn man. Especially if her daddy loved her. Her daddy should love her. And if you find that you're jealous of a man that you made a child with, loves his daughter, there's some other issues that are going on that you need to address, that needs to be looked at. Why are you sexualizing your daughter with her father in your fucking mind? Because that's what the fuck you're doing. There are other issues there. He should love her. He should take care of her. He should protect her. That's what he's there to do. We're going to read. We're going to study. And be real human beings. And not make fools of ourselves. All right. You all have favor. Peace.